afternoon, everybody. I'd like to go ahead and call to order the Nevada Commission for the Reconstruction of the V&T Railway. It's Thursday, September 26, 2024, 1:02 p.m., and we are here in the Carson City Community Center Robert Bob Kroll Boardroom. Could I get a roll call, please?
Chairperson Peterson,
Present.
Vice Chair Mitchell,
I'm here.
Treasurer Cruz,
Here.
Secretary Hicks,
Here.
Commissioner Schmitter.
Here.
All right, we have
A quorum's
quorum.
present.
Yeah, you're all here. I love it. I love it. Okay, if everybody could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. With that, we will move on to agenda item 4, public comment. The public is invited at this time to comment on and discuss any topic that is relevant to or within the authority of this public body. Any public commenters, any takers? Come on up if you'd like. All right, I don't see anybody. Okay. With that, we will move on to agenda item 5 for possible action. Approval of the minutes of the August 28th, 2024 meeting and the August 14th, 2024 special meeting. And this is late material. It's on the website. It's in the back of the room. Am I not right about that? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, just the late materials just for the August, 28th meeting, sorry. But yeah, sorry, tomorrow. Didn't mean to panic you. But we have both sets of minutes, and let me just, for the record, the late materials for the 28th meeting. Yes, lovely. Any edits, thoughts, comments, ideas on the minutes? Anybody want to make a motion on the minutes?
Yes, I move to approve the minutes of August 28th, 2024 and August 14th, 2024 special meeting.
Thank you for that motion. Stephanie, do I have a second?
This is Clay. I'll second it.
All right. We have a motion, a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. With that, we'll move on to agenda item 6 for possible action, discussion and possible action regarding the reassignment of the track maintenance contract FY22-C003 with Gabriel Willimon Railroad Construction ending March 31st, 2026 to Chris Fretter, DBA, Battleborn Rail under the same terms and conditions. So I'll give a little bit of background. Mihaela, if I screw anything up, jump in. So Gabe, who's here, good to see you, sir, has transferred the ownership of his company to Chris Fretter, and he is willing to continue the provisions of all the track maintenance related services to the V&T Commission under the same terms and conditions contained in the original contract. So what we have in front of us today is a reassignment of that contract from Gabe to Chris. And specifically, we are allowed to do that based on Section 19 of the original contract that I previously mentioned. The only thing that we're working on, and just full disclosure, Chris is working with his insurance company to, relative to attachment AA, to have a 2-in-1 policy. So $2 million general aggregate and then $1 million per occurrence. The policy that came through was a 1-in-1. So he's still working out the details on that. So I understand, if you guys want to do a motion or something along the lines of, pending receipt of the insurance certificate, that I can go ahead and sign off. But yeah.
Is there any chance there's going to be an issue with that at all, or no?
We don't think so, no. Yeah, if you want to, if you just come up and then identify yourself, Chris. I'll let you speak for you instead of me trying to paraphrase.
Chris Fretter, Battleborn Rail. The only thing we're waiting for now is just the underwriter to get back to us with that extra policy upgrade.
Bless you, Michelle. Are there any questions? Oh, Chris, tomorrow, just want you to sign in. Any questions for Chris? Or Gabe, thank you for being here. So he has to sign too, right? So it's good to see you. But if there are any questions, please shoot them out.
Sure. Chris, I can wait until you're done signing in. I know that's kind of our fancy new way of doing things, I think. So I don't want to split you between a couple of things. Chris, we're kind of a hard group to work with. I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on how you're going to manage working with us.
Some of them, they're to my left and right.
All right. I'm sure we'll manage.
All right. All right. Very good. One of the other questions that came to mind that's only semi more serious than that, it just has to do with, one of the people that's most familiar with the tracks and the shape that they're in is Tom, who's our operator. And I know that in the past, sometimes when specialized equipment is needed, he may have something that's needed. I just want to make sure that there's a good working relationship there. You're comfortable interacting with him if he brings things to our attention or what have you. That's an okay dynamic.
Oh, it's awesome. I've known Tom for a long time, so he's not afraid to tell me, hey, this needs to be fixed, or I'm not afraid to tell him, hey, we have to wait for this. So yeah, we have a great working relationship.
Perfect. Thank you. And then would you mind just giving us a little bit of your background and just to let us get to know you a little bit?
Okay. Well, I worked for Gabe's dad for quite a few years, and then when he took over the company, I went back and worked for Gabe for a while. But besides the railroad, I'm a mechanic, so. But I have quite a bit of experience on the railroad. I've done quite a bit of stuff with both companies. So,
Awesome. Thank you. That's all I got.
Yeah, and you were the superintendent, right, for Gabe for many years as well, so.
He got us our waters. I mean,
It was heavy water, though.
It was very heavy water.
waters and oranges.
I'm gonna miss you, Gabe. God. All right. Some real questions. Michelle or Stephanie, any questions on this one?
No question. I just wanted to say thank you, Chris, for being willing to take on this esteemed commission and all that we do. And I wanted to say thank you to Gabe for all that he's done for us. I hope they're treating you well.
I will second that. I've really enjoyed working with you, Gabe, so. But I know that Chris is even better, so I really look forward to that, so.
He may not be as good looking.
Yeah, definitely stronger. Yeah. Awesome. Mihaela, I feel like I covered everything.
Right. I think I just wanted to add, basically, in order for the reassignment to happen, and this is between Mr. Willeman and Mr. Fretter, the commission has to give written consent to the assignment of rights, and the document that was provided, I think it's titled Assignment of Contract, satisfies that requirement of written consent. I would advise the commission to authorize Chairperson Peterson to sign the assignment upon verification of the insurance document that is still pending. And we are asking for the requirements of that were initially required in the original contract to be satisfied in terms of insurance, not what Wellman provided to us, which was in excess of the minimal requirements that we have. So once that is verified, I would say to authorize Mr. Peterson to sign it then.
That sounds lovely. Anybody want to do a motion on this?
Yeah, I'm happy to make that motion.
Okay.
I move to approve the assignment of contract, amendment number 1, and to authorize Chair Peterson to sign it, subject to verification of proper insurance requirements being met.
I love that motion. Thank you, Clay. Do I have a second?
I second.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on this particular item? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Great, motion carries unanimously. Gabe, thank you. Chris, we really look forward to working with you, so it's exciting stuff. Thank you. We're going to be able to continue the trains, so I love it, Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and move on to agenda item 7 for possible action. Discussion and possible action regarding a proposed revenue sharing agreement with Storytime Photography for photos with Santa Claus at the Eastgate Depot during the 2024 Polar Express train ride event. So the parties entered into a similar agreement with Laura back in 2023. At that time, the commission received 30% of the gross sales. And based on the proposed revenue sharing agreement for this 2024 season, the VNT Commission will receive a 35% share of the gross sales for this coming PEX. And we anticipate value of the revenue sharing agreement being around $12,250 based on the revenue the VNT Commission received for similar events in the past. So Laura is here. If you want to come up, Laura, if you want to add any context, and then we'll throw it to the Commission for questions. So yeah, thank you for being here. And thank you for being willing to do this again.
Thank you. Do I hold this down? Just one time. Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting us back. We love this experience and we love working with you. And I just wanted to make myself available. We do have the increase of 35%. And then also one other change was I'm going to raise the price of the digital flash drive to $53. We sell a lot of that. I didn't feel like it was really appropriate to increase the prints. I think it was prohibitive at that point, kind of reached a max. So that was the only change there. And again, I just wanted to make myself available if you had any questions and any feedback on any maybe surveys or anything that you guys might know that we could improve the experience.
Thank you, Laura. Any questions or any comments for Laura? Okay. Jesus, it's easy. Yeah, no.
You bring Santa with you everywhere you go.
That opens
Or two.
Yeah, or two. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's harder to say no at that point, I think. That's awesome.
Thanks for noticing.
Oh, Michelle has a question or comment.
So I just have a question. Is there a way after, say somebody goes on a ride and they don't get the picture at that point, but they want a picture?
Mhm.
Is there an opportunity for that?
Yes, so we are there from 4 o'clock to 10 p.m. So we wait until everybody exits
So they,
the depot. So
Okay.
they have an opportunity either before or after to take the photos.
okay.
And we might want to offer a little more signage if that's possible for you guys. I would love to create like a sign, a stand-up sign that says Santa Experience type of thing, so they can maybe differentiate between the photos that they can take on the train and actually, so I could get some language and some verbiage and maybe a photo that shows this and then maybe directing them. That would be really helpful if that's okay. I would like to do that.
Sounds like an excellent idea. Will you send that to Sherry? And then Sherry, can we just double check with Ed?
That's my
I think we need to make sure with rail
Right.
events, whatever we put, we have a whole
Yep.
set of rules.
Yeah,
We're under for the rail event side with BEX, but I
Right.
certainly think it's worth asking.
yeah, just some
let's do
signage.
that.
Doesn't
I'll
it
show
only
you what
really
I'll
say that you
propose to.
can't-
What I can do is just give you an idea of what I propose and then you
Ask,
can
but I think you're
submit
right.
it to